President Morsi is defending a decree placing his decisions above judicial review, stressing in a statement after days of protest the move is temporary. The argument has done little to quell the unrest, expected to peak again Tuesday because of what his opponents see as a power grab. Political activist Wael Khalil.
The precedent that he is making, that he is like unquestionable, even for a few months, is really annoying and worrying, and is really not the thing you expected from an elected president.
Mr. Morsi argues he needs to sweep the judiciary of the old guard to ensure a new constitution and parliament. But the desire for checks and balances against absolute power, a driving force in last year's revolution, remains. Mr. Morsi's opponents hope the power of the street will act as a check on what some are calling his attempt to become a new pharaoh. Activist Khalil.
I think it's a bit of an exaggeration. Not because I know his intentions, I really don't care about his intentions, but I think he cannot really become a new pharaoh. And what we've witnessed over the past few days really testifies to that.
The rallies have reinvigorated a fractured opposition. Political analyst Mustafa El-Labed notes that Tuesday's protest was called by everyone from leftists to nationalists.
All non-Islamic forces will be there, and I think this result is not so bright for Mr. Morsi.
Ramifications are being felt economically, with Egypt's stock market plunging despite a new preliminary deal with the International Monetary Fund, and international kudos for Egypt's role in brokering a ceasefire in Gaza last week. Mustafa El-Labed.
They are misinterpreting that as green light for them as a Western recognition, so they can do what they want internally in Egypt. I think they are making a fatal mistake.
Failing to stop the nation's economic decline is worrying. Political activist Khalil.
And I think that contributed to the anger against him, that he didn't attempt to do that. Had he, for instance, tried to do something for the people, to introduce improvement in lives of people, and the judges stopped it, then he would have had a case.
Mr. Morsi is now attempting to reach out to the judiciary, but it remains unclear if it will be enough to end the latest outburst of frustration roiling Egypt for nearly 2 years. Elizabeth Arrott, VOA News, Cairo.